Welcome to August 9's LeetCode Challenge, Add Strings. Given two non-negative integers num1 and num2 represented as strings, return the sum of num1 and num2 as a string. You must solve the problem without using any built-in libraries for handling large integers, such as big integer. You must also not convert the inputs directly in integers directly. Alright. So we're given a string num1 and num2, and one basically have it perform the summation of the addition functionality, and we want to return it as a string as well. So one of the challenges is that we can't directly use built-in libraries. So I'm not sure whether I'm doing it as a library or not, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna build a I'm gonna use a library. So it's not really a built-in library, it's more like making a library. So the library is gonna be the following. It's gonna be values where the string 0 is equal to 0, no, the integer 0, and then a string of 1 is equal to 1, and then a string of 2 is equal to integer 2, and so on all the way up to 9. So I already wrote that out just to save some time. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to initialize our number 1 and number 2, so call this n1, and that's going to be 0, and 2 is going to be 0. Alright, and now we have our initialization. Now I'm going to iterate through each of the numbers. So for digit in num1, what I'm going to do is update num1 to be, so every time I add it to the previous num1, I want it to be moved a place value. So it'll be 10 times n1 plus the value of the digits, right? So this basically here is I'm taking the value of the key, right? I'm finding the key value and making it into an integer, and then I'm adding it to the previous number above, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do the same thing for digit in num2. I'm gonna take n2 and assign that to be 10 times the n1 plus the value at the digits using the library. And now I want to return basically string of n1 plus n2. So I'm not really manipulating the strings directly. I'm more converting the integer back into a string in order to return that. Alright, this should work. Run that, see how it goes. Submit. Okay, accepted. Awesome. So the time complexity for this function add string is we do a for loop here, so we have to iterate through each digit in num. So it'd be for big O of n. For n is representing each character in the string, or the longest string, I should say. Space complexity, it will be big O of constant space because we're storing these two into two variables. Alright, and that is pretty much it. Have a great day, guys.